Well, now I would like to bring up our next comic. He drives a child molester van.
Yeah!
Poole. And his name is John Poole. Please give it up for Mr. Poole.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, what's up? Hey, I'm John Poole, and I've got my Batman shirt on this evening. Looks like I stole it out of a 7-year-old's closet. It's like a sleep shirt or something. Mom, what am I gonna wear to sleepover now? It's ruined. But anyways, we've got a physically fit looking crowd in here tonight. A couple weeks ago, we had this fat chick. I mean, when she walked in, you could see the recoil on her ankle fat, like rippling up her body and slapping her in the face. Like, what have you been floating over a stadium all day with a blue and gold shirt on? I mean, like the stretch marks on her chest looked like a map of the Delta at the top of the Nile River. It was nasty. But yeah, she was complaining the whole time. She didn't understand what was going on. Like, what's he talking about? And I mean, Debbie, our pregnant friend, Debbie had to tap her on the shoulder and ask her to be quiet. And I mean, I thought she was going to eat Debbie because she gave her this bad look. You know, like when fat people, like really fat people turn around, it's like a, you know, like they can't even like turn their whole body. They got to like kind of like tilt over. But anyways, yeah, she was really fat. But I mean, she was trash though. That's why she was complaining so much. It was like she had been to like the Smirnoff distribution center and polished it all off. Airport security would have to hang this chick upside down and shake the contraband out of her fat rolls. She, yeah, you like my little milk card, huh? But you could string a turkey leg to the ceiling. This girl would be like foaming at the mouth or something. Anyways, but yeah, you know, it was like Star Wars. If you got stuck out in the woods or something with this girl, you could cut her open and sleep in her or something. I think she would have liked the show more if it would have came with a side of ranch. But she was here too. She was probably born at SeaWorld. I'm just guessing. Her poor mother. Can anyone say epidural? But anyways, yes, I do drive a molester van. I'm the plant man. I got a big white van. It's like 9 feet tall. It's got an aftermarket top on it to make it taller. It looks like a helmet, and the helmet kind of shakes. So like when you're driving, it's like rattling and everything. But yeah, I pedal these plants out of there, and it's fucking crazy. I mean, the van looks like it has epilepsy with the helmet on it, and that's funny. Anyways, yeah, I go around and I go to a different town every week, and I'm like a professional door-to-door solicitor. I walk, I'm like, hey, I'm the plant man. Got all these cool plants. Come around once a year, and people come out and they buy them or whatever. But anyways, yeah, I've gotten like 15 tickets in the last 2 years in the van, and it sucks. I think I'm gonna lose my license. I got this thing in the mail from I live in South Carolina. It's from the DMV, and it says, caution, you could lose your license. Because I've gotten 6 points in this year alone, just in South Carolina. Because I mean, I go to all these different states with the van, and I don't know, yeah, it's pretty bad. But I mean, like, Mark Sanford, the governor of South Carolina, signed it. And I mean, I can't believe he didn't give me a pardon, because I was in Argentina with him a couple weeks ago, and we were like shoving parking cones up these girls' pussies. But anyways, yeah, the van. It's got no windows, and when you're getting pulled over, sometimes the cops will be behind me for like, you know, like 12 miles, because like I don't even know they're back there. I got pulled over in Wadesboro, North Carolina. If you're on 74, it's the town with the turn. And you know, it's pretty fucking dumpy. And they came up, you know, there was 2 of them. There was 2. One of them had like a hat. He was like official, you know. He was the guy at the window like, need to see your license and registration, boy. And then another one in like a turquoise golf shirt like popped up in the passenger window a few seconds later. And you know, he must have just, you know, he must be in training with the golf shirt. Like you just passed out of the, you know, like Wadesboro Police Academy or whatever. But yeah, they asked me if they could search the van, and I was like, yeah, okay, you know. It's just a big molester van, you know. There's like cargo nets hanging in the ceiling in the back. You know, you can like put their backpacks up there. You know, you don't want stuff bumping into you when you're molesting. But and there's like a big like aluminum fence behind where I sit. And you know, the kid, it's like locked, it's dead bolted, but the kids like bang on it like, let us out. But there was some plants in there, and they were like, so what do you got in the van here, boy? I mean, well, I you know, there's like leaves like hanging out here, like, oh, I got some plants. And so we went to the back, they opened it up, you know, they're like looking around like what, there's nothing in there anyway, you know. What am I, like trafficking people through Wadesboro? But anyway, yeah, like they need any more bums there, you know, call Mexico. We need some more bums in Wadesboro. But anyways, this whole like tickets and all that, it's because I have ADD. I'm really impatient. And ADD kind of like, well, I mean, it's bad though. I mean, like, I can't read, I can't sit still, I shake my leg all the time, I scratch my nuts. I actually like wore the pigment out in these jeans from scratching my balls. It's like white right there. But anyways, yeah. So like road rage, get really fired up in the plant van. I was in North Myrtle Beach. And I was at a stoplight. Some guy did some completely illegal traffic maneuver in front of me, and it just like really pissed me off. So I chased this guy, you know, like with like my foot on the floor through the Bilo parking lot at 17th and Main Street, North Myrtle Beach. I got out. I was like screaming at this guy. He had his kid with him and stuff. He was like, you know, like, stop. And I was like, you gotta watch where you're going. I turned around and slapped the back window as hard as I could and shattered it, cut my arm. I was like bleeding really bad. I'm pulling out of the parking lot. The 11-year-old kid's flicking me off. You know, it was going pretty bad. And but it doesn't stop there. I was in Savannah, Georgia this year, and another guy cut me off, like flipped me the bird. It was traffic. A lot of cars on the road, kind of pissed me off. So I sort of like got up next to him and just started like inching my way towards his like little rust bucket Oldsmobile Cutlass, and kind of like ran him off the road. He was in the dirt in the median. So now your POS is not only rusty, but it's dusty. But George is really trashy though. I mean, this guy looked like he had like fetal alcohol syndrome or something. Like, what do you brush your teeth with a knife or something? But South Georgia is it's pretty brutal. I mean, if you ever heard of like, I was over in like Waycross, Georgia, because I got lost. It's like, it's not on the interstate at all. But yeah, it's like one continuous trailer park over there. Wobble boxes everywhere. But made my way into what was it? It was like called Blackshear, Georgia, and that was like major trailer park. You know, I had to switch my pitch up with the plants. So I was like, hey, I got double wide plants at single wide prices. But you know, I got a pretty good response out of that. But anyways, on that trip, that's like right on the border, and I was staying in Hardyville, South Carolina. Fardyville's been on like cops before, you know, like people jumping over the cash register and like stealing $10 and getting hit with a shotgun, and now you're on Spike TV at like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's that kind of town. But I was buying some beer, and they had Coors Light was on sale, and they had they had these tags where you could get this like mail-in rebate, and I had been had by my DirecTV mail-in rebate. They said they were going to give me this $75 Visa gift card. Never got it because I like filled out the stuff wrong. You know, ADD, I didn't read the fine print. Didn't work out. So anyways, I read the stuff on this one. I mailed it in, and this was like 6 months ago or something. Look what I got in the mail yesterday from the U.S. Postal Service. It says, we care. With this big like huge thing on here. Basically it says, whatever, we fucked up, here's your messed up mail. And it was the check though for $7 from Coors Light. And this is what it looks like. You know, and I didn't do this myself. There's like multiple rips. There's a piece of tape on there, you know, no bank is gonna take this. But I don't know what happened. Maybe like that fat girl works at the U.S. Postal Service and got hungry and took a bite out of it. You know, I'll teach you to make fun of my stretch marks. But I don't know. I'm kind of irritated. Last time, I'm not going to be tapping the Rockies anytime soon. That's for sure. But at any rate, yeah, nobody laughed at any of my stuff. But I guess, yeah, that's about it. But maybe next time, okay? Check me out again. I'm John Poole.